Hi guys, it's Triple C, and this is a Lenovo Ideapad S340 laptop. It's a 14-inch laptop, and I purchased this laptop with business in mind because on my old laptop, if you remember, it's a 15.6-inch laptop on MSI, and that is not really suitable for traveling or business or generally at work where you have to carry it around. So I purchased this with business in mind, and I had a couple of the key points that I'm trying to fulfill for purchasing this laptop. One of them is a laptop somewhere between 12 to 14 inch. Like I said, it's for business. Anything larger would be a little bit harder to carry. Something like a 14-inch business grade model where anything no smaller than 12 inch should do fine. So that's first. And I need my laptop to have a second storage capability. And after some research, there's only so few of them available that fits the criteria, and this is one of them. And this little guy exceeds its expectation. I would say this is probably one of them hidden gem of this type. So when I was looking up this Ideapad S340 model in the stores or online, most of the ones I can find are the Intel-based versions where that comes with the Core i5-8250 or a higher grade model 8350, and usually it comes with 256 gigs of DDR SSD storage or 1 terabyte of regular hard drive. Really standard stuff. It comes with 4 gigabytes of RAM. I said, what is up with that? Most of those laptops only comes with 4 gigabytes of RAM. And maybe a NVIDIA MX150 graphics or just Intel graphics in general. Nothing spectacular. And there's a lot of models like this from different manufacturers that have very, very similar laptop models. So one day I was at the Lenovo showroom at the Tech Mall here in Taipei, and I saw this full AMD version sitting right next to the Intel version. It's also the Ideapad S340, but it's about $100 cheaper. This Ideapad S340-14API is powered by an AMD Ryzen 5 3500U processor, which had a Vega 8 graphics in it with a 2 gigabytes of shared memory. The Ryzen 5 3500U is known as the Zen Plus architecture, which is equivalent to the desktop versions of 2000 series, which might not be as amazing as desktop 3000 series or the new mobile 4000 series AMD Ryzen processor, but Ryzen 5 2000 series are good processors. Therefore, I'm confident with its performance. This AMD model comes with a larger storage of 512 gigabytes of M.2 SSD and the 8 gigabytes of DDR4 2400 MHz RAM built in. And it also have an empty 2.5-inch SATA hard drive slot available. The screen is 1920 by 1080 Full HD resolution with an IPS panel. Viewing angle is excellent and the color is vibrant. The keyboard is decent with a white backlit LED, and the mousepad works very smoothly, and you are able to disable it easily. On the right side of the laptop, we have 2 USB 3.1 ports, SD card slots, and the power LED. On the left side, it's got the power connector, HDMI port, Type-C USB 3 port, and the headphone jack. Thing about this laptop is, I could get a better all-around performance quality that costs less. So for the $100 that I saved, I also made some upgrades to this laptop. This laptop does not have an Ethernet port, so I bought a USB Ethernet adapter just in case when Wi-Fi is just too slow, such as it's at work. Work's Wi-Fi is complete garbage. I've got a crucial MX500 2.5-inch 1 terabyte SSD as a secondary drive, and finally, because I do some lighter editing at work, so a Kingston 16 gigabytes of DDR4 2400 MHz RAM is also upgraded. Alright, so not my $100 over the Intel model cost, but look at the comparison. I think this is definitely winner here. Now, I need something to back it up. I'd like to mention the laptop has very good battery endurance. The official website claims 6 hours of continuous video playback. I think at the work settings or travel meetings, this number is quite accurate. I have been using it unplugged to various meetings and other locations for 3 to 4 hours at a time and still have comfortable amounts of battery left. Also, charging is pretty fast. Unfortunately, I didn't actually tested how much time it would take for it to charge up, but it's charging pretty fast. That's all I can say about this. The laptop badge claims Dolby Audio. I don't know much about Dolby sound, but the speaker on this laptop is very loud, which is surprising on the lower cost machine. But loudspeakers makes me happy. Also, it has proved to be very useful on various presentation situations when alternatives are needed. For editing, it is capable for 1080p editing, but rendering isn't very fast as you can expect from the lower clock speed. But still, it gets the job done if you need to. For Photoshop, it handles just fine for the most part. However, the laptop does not handle 4K content very well. And as for gaming performance, well, here are some examples. Well, I guess it's safe to say while gaming performance is not the best, but definitely capable. For overall, this is a little Ryzen that could. It is capable to do about everything, and in some areas, better than others. It is cost effective and provides headroom for expansions on storage and memory. Knowing this, having this laptop in my bag, I feel very capable to get the job done any day. Obviously, if it suits you, highly recommend it. Well, that'll be all for this video. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time.